Hello, 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 and welcome back to Bloodborne. When last we'd left off, we had completed out the Hippigian jail, or Goal, as the way it's kind of spelled. And we had properly, and I mean actually finally properly, explored the Cathdral world. Yes, we did that. We also saved this lady, who is kind of a hoe. No judging. Just she's a prostitute.
You weren't lying. This is a safe place.
Super duper safe.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I'm sure.
I'd like
Cool.
to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer.
That's
All I can give
ew.
is my blood.
Well,
But
no.
I take a whore's blood.
I really wouldn't take anybody's blood. Nah.
Yes, I see. I suppose that's natural. If you ever change your mind, you know where I'll be.
Anyway, if you want, you can get blood from her. Blood vials from other characters are similar to blood vials that you use, like regular blood vials used to heal. However, they can offer some extra healing. I think. I don't ever really use them. There's a lot in these games that I don't ever really use. Anyway, we're actually gonna run back to the Hippigian jail here for a second. Because we're going to move another character over to the church. Or the chapel. Odin Chapel. Yep. The place where they worship Jesus. That's not true. They definitely are not worshiping Jesus in here. But anyway, I kind of looked it up because I was like, I thought there was a different outfit that I needed in order to be able to get the lady in the basement to come back to Odin Chapel. But as it turns out, you really just need the black church garb, which I already had. Hi, lady. Oh, she's even wearing black church garbs.
By your garb, the healing church.
I should have figured this out on my own.
Save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint.
Don't thank me yet.
I have no words to express my relief.
I am relieved.
This, at least.
Boom, did it.
Sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you.
Gasquagna.
Oh, thank you so much, dear gods.
Only one god, sister. She don't dress like us.
Thank you so much.
Did I just say she?
I was seized on the street.
What is wrong with me?
By the hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many
Bloodborne
others, but
affects
they've been
me.
taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since.
You poor thing.
So, the hunt is on tonight.
A little bit, yeah.
Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but
It is.
do you know somewhere that might take me in? Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt.
Cool.
Kind hunter.
Yes. Kind hunter. Alright. That's it. We're done with the Hypergian jail. Or Hippigian jail. Words are hard. My only criticism of this game: Miyazaki does not make it easy to pronounce any of the names. Come on, Miyazaki. I mean, come on. Alright, we're gonna head over here. We're gonna head back to the Hunter's Dream. Huzzah. And then I guess we'll go back to Cathedral Ward. Alright, here we are back at the Cathedral Ward. Let's see. That church lady, here she is. I sure am.
Thank you very much.
Oh, don't thank me yet.
The town is in disarray, but there are still people here.
I know, so lovely.
Together we await the help of the healing church. I
I
cannot begin to express my gratitude to you.
don't think the healing
The
church
only
is
thing that
helping.
I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice.
I guess.
Yes, of course, coming close now. Take my blood.
All right, so if we want, like, we can come back to her and get more. Again, it has some of its own interesting and unique healing properties. For example, Yosefka's Blood Vial, which we got in the beginning of the game, restores a larger amount of HP. This one will restore HP and then continue to restore that HP for a short time. I don't really use these a whole lot, to be honest. Actually, while I'm here, I think I'm gonna move some of this stuff around a bit. Let's see. Where was the last thing? Yeah, I do want to quick tab the fire paper. Now we're actually not going to head forward. We're going to head back. We're going to head back to the Tomb of Odin because Eileen the Crow is going to be over there. She's going to fight another hunter named Henrik. We're going to help her fight Henrik, and hopefully she doesn't die, or we don't die, and we just kill Hunter Henrik. Should get his garb if we kill him. Fun fact, Henrik is the father of Father Gascoigne. Okay. Why? Oh, here he is. Yep, there's Eileen. Whenever Eileen would like to actually be of help, there we go. Cool. We're gonna get his air rune, then we're gonna talk to Eileen.
That wasn't necessary of you.
Felt
You have
kind of
my
necessary.
thanks. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all.
You took a second to get there.
You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then.
Sure did.
He was falling apart, and I'm sure it had to be done.
Slightly. Yeah.
Try to keep your hands clean.
Too late.
A
I
hunter should hunt beasts.
also may have killed his daughter.
Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Huh. Cool. I get an
Try to
emote.
keep your hand. Leave the hunt.
Cool. Well, she's locked in that endless cycle of laughing creepily. Alright, we don't actually need to return to the Hunter's Dream. Actually, I will return to the Hunter's Dream. I want to grab more fire paper. We're going to need it for this next boss fight. Also, I want to offload these blood echoes in case I die to the boss. Low chance, actually. I haven't died to this boss in a long time. So I think I've said this before, I'll say it again. The final boss of Cathdral Ward is a kind of a pushover if you have a serrated weapon like the Saw Spear or Saw Cleaver and fire paper. If you have that and you bring fire paper into the equation, oh, this boss melts. Like Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting! I'm melting! Oh, what a world! Ah! Like that. She melts like that. Like the fight, at least the way I remember it. Last few times I've fought her, I've had a +6 weapon, serrated, and fire paper, and I've just destroyed this boss in the past. Wow, that came a little closer, or that attack came slightly quicker than I thought it would. Are you gonna try to kidnap me? It went so well the other times. You know, if he actually does get me... I wonder if he actually takes me back to that Hypergen jail, or Hippo... Well, I almost found out there. I did find out. Shit. Maybe I should edit that out. Damn. I don't really need to fight any of them. Please don't tell me he takes me back to the Hippogean jail. Please tell me I don't have to sit through that cutscene again. That'd be really interesting. Okay, good. He doesn't. That was sloppy as hell. So this is kind of what I'm talking about where, see, I killed that man and I got my blood echoes back. He wasn't actually the one who killed me though. Sometimes Bloodborne will do that. It'll be like, hey, kill the guy who killed you and you'll get your echoes back. But then you kill the guy who didn't kill you and you get your echoes back. Yeah, I think I'll be okay. Thanks. Yeah, just, you know, it's really short. There we go. This is going a bit better than it was last time. If I fight that poorly every time, oh boy, I will definitely be losing to this next boss. On that note, let me get this back. Yeah. Do I maybe wanna... Nah. Okay, what I got's good enough. Yeah, just keep, you know, it's fine. Just keep throwing your little fairy dust at me. Yikes. Thanks. We don't actually need to fight the gunman. I'm gonna do it just because I don't want him crawling up my butthole on the way up to the boss. Bye. The big guy, he will actually just stay there. We don't need to really worry about him. You! Oh my goodness! Yeah, super easy to parry. Unless that happens. Wasn't actually expecting to get the parry there. Alright. Here we go. Now, this boss does have a healing mechanic. If you want to keep the boss from healing, use... Where do I have it? Do I have it? Use Numbing Mist. you can throw down the numbing mist and it will actually keep the boss from healing. That said, as we're hopefully about to see here, you're probably not gonna need it. Yep, here's the boss. Just that little old praying lady who's praying to, I don't know, Cthulhu or something. She has a different kind of faith. One that's not often practiced, and as you're about to see, probably shouldn't be. Here we go. This here is, I believe, Vicar Amelia. Ay, 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 could you? I was not expecting that to land. That should be it. Nope, never mind. Yep, there we go. So like I said, not really a tough boss fight. Once again, I've noticed this a lot. I'm making some of these boss fights a lot harder than they really need to be. Like that one. That boss fight's not hard. Really, I think part of my problem was I kept crippling her and I just needed to go in for the riposte. But yeah, you could see there that she healed herself for a minute. I guess I actually couldn't outpace it with my damage. Whatever. Not really that serious. But anyway, we're going to go over here and we're going to inspect this beast's skull.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen.
He sure won't.
I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
Creepy, right? Just a little bit creepy.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Oh, Lawrence. We're gonna see you later. And the old man in the wheelchair. Actually, we'll probably see him in the next episode. Maybe the one after that. I don't know. Next couple places are a little bit vast. They take a minute to get through. Anyway, now that we're over here, we can come over here. Accept a new gift from the messengers. What is this? The Eye of a Blood-drunk Hunter beckons hunters to the hunter's nightmare. Deformed creature will whisk you away outside Odin Chapel. So we can use this to enter the DLC. Alrighty, now that we're back in the Cathedral Ward at the Grand Cathedral, we're gonna run to the next area, which is kind of similar to the, I guess kind of like the Huntsman's Copse from Dark Souls. Or Dark Souls 2, I should say. Two of these guys at once is not fun. Not good. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get hit by these guys because they will cause frenzy damage. If your frenzy builds up, you lose a lot of health. It's kind of like bleed. I gotta say, I'm playing a lot more carefully than I normally do. It's even starting to piss me off a little bit. That was lucky. Yeah, wow. If only we could do something about that. Oh, wow, he's so fast. He just zoomed right by. So now it's nighttime, you might notice that these guys are kind of, I guess you could say, seated. So if we don't want to fight them, we totally don't have to. Let's see, is Okay, Mr. Squidhead is still over there. We do have to pass by him in order to get to the next area. But we do find this guy again.
Oh, good to see you safe.
Aha.
Now, let's
Squidhead following me.
Discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Corrupted Vile Bloods. I don't think we talked to him about that last time.
Ah, there's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Canehurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the Church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Canehurst Castle.
Fun fact.
I bid you farewell. May the good blood...
We're gonna, at some point in time, we're actually going to show him the way to Canehurst Castle. In fact, we may discover the path to Canehurst Castle by the end of this video. Maybe. Anyway, now if we had tried to come down here earlier, we're gonna knock on the door. Someone's going to be like, "What is the password?" Yeah. And we wouldn't have it. In which case he'd just tell us to bugger off. But we do have it now. It's Fear the Old Blood, so...
The password.
Fear the Old Blood. And now we get to the other side to talk to who is, Oh, wow. Okay. Get ourselves a madman's knowledge by talking to a corpse. It's here where Bloodborne starts to get a little bit trippy. Anywho, we're gonna head down here, find our first lantern. Okay, that is certain death down there. Oh, actually, there is a little platform I can land on if I so desire. I don't, though, is the problem. So we're gonna move on. Whoa! Who is... Forgot you were there. I don't think you can hit me from here. Hi! Do you want me to put you in the ground? Ah! Got a little bit of a nip in there. Goodbye. Yep, sure is. I'm gonna go this way first, I guess, because of this thing called morbid curiosity. I believe there is a place we can fall down here, or there's an executioner. There's an executioner. It's not so much a place we can fall, so much as a place where we can be executed by a man with a giant... Haha! So wicked axe there, sir. I'm almost sorry, kind of, that I had to kill you. What is in here? I have no memory of this location. Oh. A depth blood gemstone? Cool. Okay, we got some nice goodies by going over there. And we slowly but surely make our way over to the lantern. Come over here for this. You get some more dried out eyeballs or pebbles. They're kind of like the Shabriri grapes from Elden Ring, except they don't actually buff you in any meaningful way. They're just kind of there. Anyway, I'm gonna grab this lantern. Let's see, gotta be a little careful. There are some crows over here. Oh, come on. Come around this side, get ourselves some antidotes. And then we can come to this door, which is locked. That will be our shortcut. And, on we go. You survived that. Really. You survived that. Uh-huh. Yeah, I totally believe that you survived that. I totally believe that. This is my believing face. Alright, anyway, we get some twin bloodstone shards. Alright, now, notice this little lump of wood right here? There's a switch under there, and there's a trap. So if you step on the center of that wood, you can kind of see a log there. That log with spikes is going to come down and smack you in the face. Now, your immediate reaction to getting smacked in the face is obviously, oh, I'm going to turn around and run back this way. Well, here's the fun fact. Once it gets finished swinging, it's actually going to break free from the chain and then roll right at you and then probably kill you. So the best way to deal with this is obviously just don't walk over the switch. just don't do it, man. It won't end well. Hello, you. Cool. Thanks for the blood vials. This one full transformed attack combo should deal with those guys pretty easily. I maybe should actually go back to the lantern so I can heal up a bit. Yeah, that is a trap. You can run in there, however, there are guys with torches, and guys who throw grease urns, and dogs. And it just all kind of meshes together for an experience that one might call unfun and slightly unfair. Yep, puppy, just keep you being you. I think I'm gonna try this. Kinda want the dog to come up first. Not that I really get to choose, but... Wow! That was a very, very narrow miss. These guys always have the best final words. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. More blood vials, hooray. More blood vials, even better. And we move our way forward. Deeper and darker into this big, scary maze of depression, I guess. I don't know. Gonna head this way, I guess. Oh, maybe not that way. So if you walk onto that platform, it will fall. And you'll lose some health, and you'll maybe be in a spot you don't want to be in. Okay, this is the way I actually want to go. Yikes. Yeah, I always gotta be careful with those guys. For some reason, these ones in this area don't stagger quite as well as the ones in Central Yharnam. So you gotta be a little bit careful with them. Get cold blood. Alright. Now right here's another trap. So once again, don't step over that pressure plate. You'll get wrecked. Like thoroughly wrecked. Ain't nobody got time for that. For the reckoning. See what I did there? Reckoning. You'll get it on the ride home. Anyway, Quicksilver bullets, and then we want to talk to this guy over here.
Oh, a hunter of beasts, are you?
Sure am.
Glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count.
Can't count very high then.
Hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
So he's going to give us a tonsil stone. Fun fact, that guy might sound kind of familiar. He is that's basically fun fact, that's Patches. Yeah, same Patches. Same as the Patches from same as the one from Dark Souls 1 through 3 and Elden Ring. Although Patches isn't in the second game, is he? Anyway, we're gonna head over this way. Secret passageway, yay! Doesn't really lead anywhere in particular. Well, no, it does. I'm lying. Sometimes I just say things. Gonna get some more antidotes. Actually, I'm going to slot some antidotes onto my tool belt, because, oh boy, this next area is a poison area. Yeah, so that silvery substance right there, that's poison. So, actually, on that note, probably want to equip something with slightly better poison resistances. Like a Squagna's hat. Alright. And we'll head in. Now these big boys over here, perfectly avoidable. You don't have to fight them. Just kind of pick your opportunities. They're basically the same as the big doofuses around the church. With the hats. Except slightly more avoidable. See? You can just run right around them. Won't affect you none. There are some items that you can get in there. Like this one right here. Go for it. Frenzied Cold Blood. Nice. Do I want to explore this place a little bit more? I also really don't want to lose 21,000 blood echoes, so we'll come back here later. In any case, for right now, let's climb up the ladder. Let's just keep going. There's something at the top, don't worry. Cool. Climb up this ladder too. Boom. Brings us up here. Now, if we go this way, we can open up a gate. Really slow gate, and boom, we're back in Central Yharnam, just outside of Iosefka's clinic. Fun stuff, right? Or we can go this way, and we can make our way into Iosefka's clinic from the back. Now, I say this a lot, but be careful about this route. There are squid heads around here. The ones that sap away your insight. Yeah, there's at least one. There might be two. Not the most that we'll find in an area. There's an area in the end game that has like 15. Yep, there he is. I really hope you're the only one. I'd really rather there not be a lot of you. Yeah, how about we duke it out, okay? I'm very scared. Go to sleep. Whew. Had just enough stamina to make that work. Okay, here's the good news. I guess that was the only one. Alright, now... Okay, yep, there's the ladder. We're gonna head up the ladder here. Go onto the rooftop and I guess do battle with a few crows. I'm beginning to realize that using the transformed version of the soft spear is much better than yeah, much more effective than what I was doing before. How come they always get... Okay, So if we go in here, we will find ourselves inside of Yosefka's clinic. Now, we do need to be a little bit careful here. A, because what the shit is that? So there's that guy. What is up with the blue goobers? Anyway, we can find ourselves in this back room of the Yosefka's clinic. If we open this up, we'll get a communion carol rune. Now we have two different directions we can go. We can go this way, in which case we will come face to face, I think, or does this lead back into... Okay.
Ah, moonlit sense. How did you worm your way when I won't make any excuses?
So she wants us to leave her alone. We're actually going to do that. At least until we get we get to a lantern. So we're going to go this way instead. Reason why we're going this way is because she's kind of a tough hunter NPC. You would think that's Yosefka, since this is Yosefka's clinic. That is not Yosefka. That is an imposter Yosefka. Another blue goober here. We're back where we started the game. Just gonna kill this little blue goober. Oh. Fun fact, that is Yosefka, right there. She dropped a Yosefka blood vial, that is Yosefka. So somebody basically snuck in and turned Yosefka into a blue dude. We'll go over to this table and pick up the Canehurst summons, which will allow us to go after the Vile Bloods. That one NPC was telling us about. We're not going to do that just yet. We're going to wait a little while before we start heading over to Canehurst. Canehurst is it's a very high level area. Well, not very high level, but we want to be definitely want to be a higher level than we are right now if we're going to tackle Castle Canehurst. Okay, lovely. All right. Step back a bit. Purchase some more items. Lovely. All right. We're going to head back to the first floor sick room now that we have the back way open, and we're going to fight this imposter. Now, fun fact, I have never actually fought the imposter Yosefka. In large part because you don't actually have to. She does carry an item that we need. Is this locked?
No, I've achieved. Take this. Custom made. Doesn't it make you feel...
Oh, good. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so she locks the door behind you. This imposter Yosefka. So I'd have to wind my way all the way back in order to actually fight her again. This is why it's always a good idea to research before you start making the video. Especially when it's a walkthrough video. Egads. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back to the Forbidden Woods. And I guess that's where I'm gonna leave off the video. I don't have a lot of time left on my timer, so yeah, I think that's gonna be all she wrote for this one. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a blast. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.